Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I love making everything that has to do with junk journals. If this is something you enjoy too, please subscribe. Alrighty, let's go. I made these bright and cheery tags. Oh, look, these are dyed with beet juice. Isn't that a beautiful color? And this one was dyed with coffee with a little bit of beet juice brushed on as well. I put a paper doily down, and that's what you see here is the imprint of the doily. So let's start. So we start with the pieces of coffee dyed paper, and this is the one that's beet juice dyed. It has a little bit of coffee on it as well, and this one is coffee and beet juice again mixed. Are they pretty? They're really beautiful. Alrighty, so you'll need some paper that's coffee dyed or beet juice dyed, and I used an envelope. Can you see this is an envelope that I cut the end of it off. I cut the end of it off. I folded this up like this, and I decided how big of a wide of an envelope I wanted and how long, and I just glued it on, and I made myself some little pieces like this, and then I corner rounded the corners. So this is glued on, this paper is glued on to the envelope. The folder. Actually, it's more of a folder. And so I did this. So what we want to do next is we're going to want to ink up the edges. I just think the coffee and the beet juice is absolutely beautiful. So how I did the beet juice was I went to the grocery store and I bought myself some fresh beets, and then I cut them in quartered them, just chunks, wedges, and I put just a little bit of water in a pan and I simmered them, just a little bit of water, not a lot of water, and you'll get that bright red color very, very quickly. And then I added just a little bit more water and let it cool, and then I poured all of it into a ball jar, you know, the canning jars with the lid and all, and then I can store it in the refrigerator, and every time I want to use it, I just take it out of the refrigerator and it's ready to go. Isn't it breathtaking? It really is pretty. Really, truly is pretty. All right, so now I am going to sew around the edges. So just wait right here. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. So I sewed around the edges, and then the next thing I did was I took my lace. This lace is just on a big bolt like this. This is how it came. And I'm pretty sure I bought this at the florist wholesale house. Pretty sure that's where I bought that. So what I did was I just see how I put it on the top, kind of a third of the way down. And you can sew it or you can glue it. I am going to choose to sew it, so I will be right back. Okay, so the next thing that I did was I have these cards here that I got from digitalcollage.com, and I printed them out, and I took and cut off the bingo part that is on the top. I just chose to eliminate that, so I just cut it off just like that, and then I just cleaned up the edges. There we go. Just cleaned up the edges. And I inked it up. just like that. So I chose to do this one that's over here, the pansies. Aren't they sweet? And I'm going to be putting it up underneath that lace just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I have some fussy cut, not fussy cutted, fussy cut butterfly. And I have this piece of, actually it's like, you buy it at, you can buy it. I bought this at Joann's. And it comes in a roll like that. It's for sewing, you know, edge trim. And so that's where I got that from. And this is just a piece of coffee dyed paper that I went ahead and tore. Trying to think of that word, tore. I couldn't think of it. It took me a minute. I tore just to help. It just kind of helps make things stand out sometimes. That's really sweet like that. All right, so let's go ahead and ink up our butterfly. I just thought some bright, springy colored cards was the thing that we needed today. Something cheery, bright and cheery. Not that it's not a pretty nice day today. Here it is. The sun is shining. It was very, very cold this morning, but it's warmed up quite nicely. So we're going to go ahead and glue this piece here and slip it right up underneath just like that. Slip it right up underneath. And then let's go ahead and ink up this piece. Ink up. I always say ink up when it's the glue. I don't know what that's about, but it's not ink, it's glue. I say that almost every video. I tell everyone we're going to ink it up, and I get the glue. Okay, here we go. Put the pretty butterfly. Oh, now, come on now. Here we go. That's nice. This longer piece, let's go ahead and stick it right down here. And this flower, I think we better use some type of fabric tack. This happens to be Fabric Fusion, but fabric tack, something that will hold this material onto the paper. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put, should we put some pearls on this one? Or should we put some pink or some bling? I kind of like this bling. So let's do that. Let's put that right along this edge right here. We'll just do a little bead of glue right down there. And let's get our pin. I just got a pin like this that it really helps me get this off and get it on to the paper, onto the glue. So we can line it up a little better. Also helps you take off some extra glue. If you have a little bit of extra glue, you get that off of there with the pin. Let's go right up the edge. I really enjoy making these. Like I said, they're so bright and cheery. And I think it's just what we're needing right now. Something bright and cheery. That one's very, very pretty. Let's put a tab on this one as well. So all I did was I took some coffee dye material, which was muslin, and I just cut it the size that I wanted. And then I frayed it by just pulling. See how you just pull that, and then you get it, you keep going and keep going until you get the amount of frayed that you want. The amount of fray you want. Oh, I don't know if that's really a word or not. So I should have put that on before I put the butterfly on. Ooh, look, the butterfly's not stuck yet. We can do it. We can do it, guys. We can do it. That's exciting. Okay. Yes, it needs that little tab on there. Alrighty, so I sewed that right on. So I'm thinking that maybe it did not stick. This didn't stick because it's on fabric. So let's go ahead and just put a little bit of this fabric tack on this little butterfly and the piece of coffee dyed paper. And I'm thinking that it will stick nicely. And then it will be on top of our tag just like we want. We want it to be like that. You know what else I think? I think this butterfly needs a little bit of bling. I like to put a little bling on the butterfly's body. I really like to do that. I don't know what happened to my... There it is. I found it. There we go. Just like that. Oh, yes. I think that needed that. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, so sweet. All right, let's do another one. All right. So, remember we got our card already made, and I sewed it just because I like to sew. You do not have to sew. You don't have to sew at all. You can glue all this, and you can glue the lace down. Let's go ahead and put the tab on now. That way we won't be having to take something off to get it on. So let's see. Let's put that tab on. There we go. Sewed it right on there. So once again, I have a little printable that I got off a digital, what did I say it was? I said it was, oh my goodness, now my brain has just gone, and I can't quite remember what it was. Digitalcollage.com. That's it, digitalcollage.com. And we're going to stick that up underneath there. So let's go ahead and glue. Now actually I think we need to ink it first. I don't see the ink on this side. I can see it's still white. So let's go ahead and ink it. Ink it up. It's such a pretty color. I thought this color went really well with this peachy color here. I'm going to put it over more on that side to show that doily image off a little bit better. That right in there like that, right underneath that lace, just for a little bit of an illusion. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Okay, so then let's go ahead and get some coffee dyed paper and just tear it out. Put it right there. I'm going to ink some of that. Just like that. And then we're going to put our flowers. Now those flowers came just like in a roll. Got it at I think I got this at Walmart. So it came in different colors of flowers, like teal and red and white and cream. So then we're going to ink up our little butterfly. I don't know, words aren't coming real easy to me today. Butterfly. And we need a little bit more of that paper, coffee dyed paper. There's some right over here on this other table. I'll grab it. There we go. You stick it up here like this, maybe. That looks pretty. You do need to ink it though, even though it's coffee dyed. Once you rip it, you kind of have to darken where it has ripped. All right. I think I'd like this a little darker. I don't think that's quite dark enough for my likings. Yeah, that's better. I like that much better. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this down. That's not on fabric, so I do believe this will go down very nicely. This, however, I didn't put my lid on, so I better put this in here to make sure it will come out and for us. There we go. Just like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. So cute. Okay, so I can put the butterfly wing onto the coffee dyed paper, but then we're going to have to put, let's see, I think I want it like that, but then we're going to have to put this other type of glue on here because it's going to go on material. We found out with that other one, the glue stick really didn't work very well. It came right off. So let's go ahead and use this glue to get this on here. Just like that. You hear my dog barking? I don't know what she's barking at. She's barking at something. It's dusk. It's maybe a little past dusk out there right now. So she must see something she wants to bark at. Now, these are pink, and I think maybe that might be what we want, or do we want the pearls? Let's see, which do we want? We want the pink, or do we want the pearls? Oh, let's go with the pink. Actually, let's go with 2 pearls in the middle of these 2 flowers, and then do the bling, the pink bling, down the side. Let's do that. I bet that will look beautiful. I bet that will look beautiful. Sorry, I reached over. Let's get this oh, come on, turn over. There you go. There we go. Very nice. Oh, how cute. How cute, how cute, how cute. Okay, take this out of the plastic. And we'll get this on here. My fingers are, my sticky fingers are picking up that plastic there. There we go. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is so cute. I'm sticking to everything. Yeah, we're going to put quite a bit of bling on there. All right, so let's look at what we've made today. We have this beautiful card. Oh, sorry. This beautiful card. And then we have this one. We have this one. And we have this one. If you all enjoyed this and you would love to see some more, please join me and like the video. I'll see you soon. Bye now.